Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. Today we're watching more Stargate SG-1. We're up to Season 3, Episode 3. A lot of threes today. Really good season so far. Action-packed opener. Last week was kind of like a lore drop with this Seth character that obviously I don't think will have any real impact on the future, but there was other elements, just like overall Goa'uld lore. Isn't it interesting that they always seem to be infighting? Like, I feel like we have met more Goa'ulds that go against the system lords than we have the actual system lords, which I find somewhat fascinating. Anyway, we also have just a reminder that ever since she was briefly Tok'ra, Sam is not exactly like all the rest, and she can, in fact, use Goa'uld weapons on top of just all of the things. Such an interesting storyline. I look forward to seeing how that continues to develop, but mainly I'm excited to see whatever Season 3 has to bring. Thank you for being here to watch with me. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel. Right now, we're going to experience this episode for the very first time. I'm gonna guess we have this line at the start of every episode for the first 5 seasons.
Valor, courage, sacrifice for each other, for this country, for this planet. To honor the men and women of the SGC, I present Arthur Sims, Secretary of Defense of the United States of America.
So we're being honored by his presence. Speech better be good.
Since the reinception of this program, I have eagerly awaited every word of every mission report stemming from this base, like a wide-eyed child waiting for his next bedtime story. Not actually being here, seeing your faces, or this Stargate here behind me, it is sometimes easy to forget that it's all really happening. The President regrets not being able to be here, but I'm glad because it gives me the opportunity to congratulate you on your recent effort in defeating a formidable enemy and rescuing SG-1 captured in the line of duty.
Yeah.
Risk your lives every day in a way more dangerous and fantastic than any of us could have ever dreamed. Understand that I represent every person of this great nation when I salute your ongoing heroic spirit. You should be proud.
I have one other small bit of business. Please come to attention.
I'm gonna just keep sitting this way if that's all right, but yeah.
From the Vice Chief of Staff of the Air Force, in recognition of Captain Samantha Carter's outstanding work, I hereby authorize her immediate promotion to the rank of Major.
Whoa, Major Carter. Wow.
The United States Air Force has
Exciting.
recognized that you have fulfilled tasks and duties well beyond the responsibility of captain. It is with great pleasure that I bestow upon you the responsibilities, the respect, and the rank of Major.
Dr. Major Carter, congratulations.
In closing, Major Carter's supervisor, Colonel Jack O'Neill, would like to say a few words.
Yeah, just as long as this doesn't mean she's being transferred to another SG unit.
Normally, I am a man of very few words.
Well, normally he doesn't disappear before our eyes. What the frick?
And in conclusion, I'd like to say,
What's going on? In conclusion, I'd like to say, where the frick? Where am I? Who did this? Who would do this? Who has the capability? It's obviously someone we know. I have my hopes, my expectations, but I'm... Yes!
Greetings, Jack O'Neill.
Hello, sir. Who are you? Are you Thor? You another Asgard?
we met?
I am Thor.
It's Thor himself. Heck yeah. Go to the credits. We don't need anything more. All right, Captain Carter gets promoted. Jack also got promoted from Earth to a Asgard spaceship. Would it be Asgardian? How do we do this? It would still just be Asgard, right? Okay, Thor's here. Awesome. I was wondering, when Colonel O'Neill visited, when he entered, locked in that 8th Stargate, that 8th Chevron, if Thor was present when he visited the Asgard, but I imagine they would have called him out by name had he been there, so... Also, I'm glad that Colonel O'Neill and the Asgard and Thor are talking, about to have a conversation, but man, could we have done it without causing the complete and utter panic that is certainly breaking out among SGC right now. Maybe? All right.
I apologize for taking you by surprise, but I have come on a matter of great importance.
We're in orbit around Earth, right?
Yes,
Thankfully.
You know, we have satellites and telescopes that can see things like spaceships.
our ships have never been detected in orbit around Earth before.
Wow. We're not as good as we think we are.
We received word of what transpired with your people and the Goa'uld named Hathor.
She had it coming.
As a result, the Goa'uld system lords have turned their attention towards you.
What, for killing Hathor? They should be thanking us. She was planning to overthrow them, you know.
Her intentions are irrelevant. Earth
Interesting.
has once again proven it can be a formidable threat to the Goa'uld.
Oh, now we're a threat to them.
They have decided it is a concern to be dealt with. The system lords are capable of launching an assault 100 times more powerful than that which you previously withstood at the hands of Apophis.
See, 1,000 times would be significant.
I have come to offer our assistance.
Now see, that would be appreciated. I've seen your work. It's great.
The vast majority of the Asgard fleet is currently unavailable.
All right. So,
So what'd you have in mind?
With your permission, the Asgard will attempt to negotiate with the Goa'uld system lords to include Earth in the Protected Planets Treaty.
that'd be great. Yeah, let's do that.
That's a good thing, right?
It would prevent this attack.
To be honest with you, I'd rather have a fleet of your ships here.
Well,
A few of these babies and we could just... could try the negotiating thing.
don't blow this for us,
Back to
Jack.
system lords, you may return to your planet now.
All of this is so significant. Oh, I love it. Like, we just learned a lot. The Goa'uld are coming for us. They don't even know about Seth, but they know about Hathor.
Well, the president is wondering how confident we are in trusting the Asgard.
The Tok'ra trust them.
They helped Jack out when he got the Ancient's language downloaded into his brain.
I never considered not trusting them.
How do we know the Asgard truly have our best interest at heart?
Well, I suppose we don't. But if they have any other agenda in mind...
Oh, yay, breathe.
Colonel, do we need security?
No, I'll vouch for him, sir.
Would security help?
Major Samantha Carter. Dr. Daniel Jackson. You remember Thor? Thor, this is Teal'c and Major General George Hammond. He's the leader of our facility here.
The system lords have agreed to negotiate.
All right, that's a start.
They will arrive in 4 days.
You hear?
It is customary for such negotiations to take place on the planet in question. 3 representatives from the system lords will arrive by Stargate.
We're gonna meet some of the system lords?
We have chosen you, O'Neill, to represent your planet at the proceedings.
All right, now see, that could be a mistake. You see, Dr. Jackson here is an extremely educated and articulate man, very well versed in all the languages.
You have led your people into the galaxy through the Stargate. You are our choice, O'Neill. Further instructions to aid you in preparation will follow.
Remember when he said he's a man of few words, typically? Oh boy. I mean, I trust him.
Kronos was among the earliest Greek gods, one of 12 titans who eventually ascended to supreme domination. He was god of fate and eventually became father to Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, and Hades. Now, this last relationship may indicate a connection to the Goa'uld Sokar.
Kronos is the most influential of the System Lords. It was he who originally banished Sokar. Kronos was also a mortal enemy of Apophis.
Which may indicate why the System Lords didn't join an Apophis attack on Earth.
The System Lords reluctantly banded together to defend Goa'uld territory against outside threats such as the Asgard and the Ritu. However, they still battle amongst themselves for control of their individual domains.
That's clear, yeah.
The second Goa'uld representative we're expecting is... you.
You.
Me?
You is the name of the Goa'uld.
Fair.
Also known as Yu the Great. He did not assume the role of a god per se, but may have been one of China's earliest emperors. Legend says he possessed great mythic powers and sprang into the world from a dragon's body. Ancient scrolls say he founded the first recorded dynasty whose advances came about under harsh rule. However, it should be noted that Yu did account for a number of notable positive influences. According to Thor's message, Yu is the most likely to favor this treaty as his interests no longer reside in this area of the galaxy.
Get on his good side. Don't piss him off.
For those in the room who don't know, Nerti is the Goa'uld who wiped out all but one survivor of P8X-987, along with 4 members of the SGC in an attempt to destroy Earth's Stargate.
Wow.
Cassandra's planet.
Little is known about Nerti from Earth's perspective. In early Hindu reference, she was a destructive goddess of darkness.
So we're gonna let these Goa'uld just walk in here.
There are a number of aspects of this situation I'm not comfortable with, Major.
Well, yeah, obviously, It's a lot we should be unsettled by.
I would like you to act as liaison to the Goa'uld. Dr. Jackson,
General Hammond,
is there a problem?
I mean no disrespect, but I have given my allegiance to you, to the SGC, and to the people of this world freely. I will, however, not see to the petty needs of these Goa'uld.
I'll see to the petty needs of the Goa'uld, sir.
Okay, Dr. Jackson. Teal'c, you will assist Major Castleman with base security. According to Thor, treaty laws will not permit weapons of any kind in this facility during negotiations.
Whoa! Sir, that doesn't sound wise.
We're largely trusting the Asgard based on your word, Colonel. This is their rule. As a result, the base is completely sealed off from the surface. The Secretary of Defense will be staying to represent the President. There's a lot of work to do, people, and not much time.
Plot twist, Thor is now a Goa'uld. I'm sure that's not the case, but holy crap, would that be a shock.
Sergeant, what's the problem?
He won't relinquish his weapon, sir.
Hard to fault him.
Like you, I do not believe we should remove all weapons from this base.
The Asgards were explicit. If they detect weapons, there will be no summit.
No summit, no treaty.
The Goa'uld that you are allowing through your Stargate are among the most deceptive and treacherous that I have ever known.
Thor has assured us the Goa'ulds are also forbidden from bringing weapons.
If this treaty doesn't happen, they're gonna send 100 of those motherships here. You know as well as I do what that means.
Teal'c, I'm ordering you to turn your weapon over.
I'm sure the Goa'uld are forbidden from bringing weapons, but I'm not sure we should trust that they will abide by the rules. Well, we're gonna find out. We're just letting him walk into the base. You know, this is crazy. Based off of the detailed descriptions, I could tell you exactly which one is Cronus, you, and Neriti.
Here we are, the VIP room. That's an acronym. It means very important.
Should be the VIG room.
Your idea of accommodation is pitiful.
Fair.
Well, it's the best.
You will not stand for this! What is this about?
Obviously, they're not gonna respond well to Teal'c.
What's going on?
Your crude surveillance devices were poorly hidden in our quarters.
Well, that's because they weren't hidden. They're security cameras, and they're for your own safety.
As I was trying to explain.
I will not be spied upon.
Nor will I.
Well, no offense was meant by it. It's merely a security precaution. I'll ask if we can remove the cameras from the rooms, but we'd definitely like to leave them in the halls.
Do not show your face to me again, Shova.
My father was once first prime of Cronus.
Oh, wow.
When I was but a child, Cronus commanded my father to attack a Goa'uld who was more powerful at the time. It was an impossible battle to win.
And he was vanquished.
When all was inevitably lost, Cronus killed my father as punishment and exiled my mother and I. We fled to Chulak.
That is personal.
I vowed I would become the strongest Jaffa I could. So one day I would be named First Prime of Apophis, sworn enemy of Cronus.
I'm with Teal'c. Somehow we gotta get that Cronus guy.
I have no idea why I'm here.
Well, the Asgard obviously have confidence in you, sir, as do the rest of us. I know I couldn't do it.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't sure until I saw his face. But I think Kronos is the one who sent the Ashrak to kill Jolinar. I just hate having them here.
Everyone hates Kronos.
I hate having them anywhere.
Same. But listen, we're gonna kill Kronos by the end of the season, if not the episode. He's our target. Let's get him. So O'Neill may not understand why he's here, but sometimes it's best not to wonder why. Just accept that you are here, you're doing this, and just do it as best as you can. Awkward.
The Asgard High Council wishes you all greetings and thanks for this opportunity to negotiate for peace.
The Goa'uld system lords are prepared to hear the Asgard proposal.
Onak are kri.
Koreka asimo. Hana kri. Kina Oriaska.
I thought we were all going to speak the same language here.
But Kronos is already offended. Wait, come back.
What'd they say?
¿Qué pasa?
You insulted them
I insulted them?
by speaking out of turn. This was to be expected.
What are you talking about? They were yelling at each other before I said a word.
The System Lords have a fragile relationship with one another, as do we with them.
You mean they're always like that? Why did you let the Goa'uld get that much power in the first place? I mean, if you've got the technology.
We are not proud of the fact that we have been forced to ignore the situation as long as we have. But you must understand, there are other concerns for the Asgard. We have an enemy in our home galaxy that is far worse than the Goa'uld.
Oh, that's horrifying.
I cannot explain further. For now, we use what limited resources we can spare to enforce these treaties with the Goa'uld.
What happens if a rogue Goa'uld like Sokar, who's been banished by the System Lords, decides to come after us?
In order to maintain the treaty, the System Lords would attempt to prevent it. Our greatest advantage has been the feudal nature of the Goa'uld. Our greatest concern has been a single Goa'uld rising to dominant power. If Sokar were to overtake the System Lord Collective, the Asgard may not have sufficient power to stop him.
So basically, you guys are
Relying.
bluffing the Goa'uld.
They're relying on their disunity.
So far, they've been so busy badgering each other, they bought it.
I must return to my ship now.
God, wait.
It will take time before the System Lords will be willing to reconvene. You may contact me with this.
Great. I guess O'Neill just needs to sit quietly until it's clear he should speak.
Hold it in your hand and speak.
Simple enough. Thor, we're ready for you.
The Asgard will be required to make great sacrifices, as will you.
What kind of sacrifices, though? That I don't like how it sounds. Oh, wow, and Thor's already present.
The apology of the human representative and agreed to hear the Asgard proposal.
In return for Earth's inclusion in the Protected Planets Treaty, Addendum 10815, the Asgard will allow Goa'uld access to the passage of Nylor.
According to treaty law, section 326, no human planet will be allowed to advance technologically to a point where they may become a threat to the Goa'uld.
You are correct.
Definition of such threat shall rest solely in the hands of the Goa'uld System Lords.
What?
That's crazy. They shouldn't get to define
Sorry.
threat. What?
Are you saying you're limiting our development?
The treaty recognizes that the human species exists for the purpose of serving the Goa'uld as hosts and slaves.
Excuse me?
Do the System Lords accept the Asgard proposal?
I don't accept the Asgard proposal.
We order the immediate and unconditional forfeiture of the Tauri Stargate.
No. Unacceptable.
Both of them.
No. He knows about the other one.
Peaceful solutions to this crisis must be considered.
True, but
The point is, sir, with all due respect, it's not nearly as simple as you put it.
There are other threats to this world this treaty will not protect you from.
from what my buddy Thor tells me, an enemy far worse than the Goa'uld.
Well, they're probably not coming
Tell me
here.
absolutely why we should not accept this proposal. I will forward your opinion to the president, and I assure you, it will be given serious weight.
Because unless I'm mistaken, it acknowledges we are slaves of the Goa'uld. I will not accept that as a part of the proposal. Dobby's a free elf. It's not relevant, really, to this.
It's a bit much for one guy to make that call for an entire planet. On the other hand, it's pretty obvious. Give up the Stargate or be destroyed.
So it would seem.
But you see, the Goa'uld could call your bluff, attack us anyway, and we'd have given up our only means of finding a way of defending ourselves.
That is true.
Oh, come on, give me something!
He's acting truly as a mediator.
It is your planet at stake. I believe you have it within you to make the right decision.
Thanks.
Send me back. Wait! Right there. Is that a head nod? The nod is usually down, then back up. You kind of just went down.
We accept the terms.
Oh, I don't like it.
Daniel, you want to tell him we're ready?
Is this the series finale of the show? Are we all lying? Why am I being gaslit by 10 seasons? This is the series finale. The final episode ever. Oh, maybe this emergency will.
I demand to know what you stop. Please just stay in your rooms for a moment.
Oh my gosh, wait, what happened? Tilk and Kronos got in a fight, and now they're both on the verge of death?
Stable, but he took quite a blow to the head. There's some intracranial swelling.
Junior taking care of it?
Yes, his larval Goa'uld is assisting in the healing process. Hopefully there isn't any permanent brain damage, but we won't know that till he wakes up.
Hello?
That's up to him.
What about Kronos?
Oh, he should only be so lucky. Severe internal injuries and his host is dying.
Shouldn't his snake be taking care of him?
Based on what I've learned about Goa'uld physiology, the symbiote cannot heal injuries this severe on its own. We're doing everything we can, but I don't think he's gonna make it. Could be hours, could be minutes.
I have the security videotape. You'll want to see this.
I do want to see this, yeah. Okay, we see Tilk going right on in.
ESFs assigned to guard the hallway sounded the alarm. They say Teal'c passed them and told them he was going to see Kronos.
Well, Nerti and you are demanding an explanation.
Well, based on the videotape evidence, it looks like Teal'c is involved. Not that I believe he's responsible for this.
Well, I don't believe for a minute that Teal'c could sacrifice our interests for a personal vendetta.
What personal vendetta?
Well, apparently Teal'c and Kronos have some pretty heavy history. Kronos killed Teal'c's father.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why doesn't he tell us these things?
Well, he did.
Why didn't you tell us?
He confided in me.
Wow.
I still don't think Teal'c would do this.
Well, neither do I. But the case against him just got a little more interesting, don't you think?
Sir, the point is maybe the Goa'ulds can do something for Kronos that I can't.
Let's tell the Goa'uld what we know. Major, find out what really happened.
We're in big trouble if he dies.
You will pay for this.
We know it looks bad.
But we're not sure what actually transpired.
Whoever is responsible for this atrocity must be brought before us.
We're trying to figure out exactly what happened right now.
All the people of your planet will suffer greatly as punishment for this crime.
All right, just hang on a second before you go dooming everybody.
We brought you here because we want to know if there's anything either of you can do for him.
He's dying.
We can do nothing here in your primitive facilities.
Okay, can you use one of these?
Excellent question. Nerti's gonna try.
His injuries are too severe. The only way to save him is with the sarcophagus.
Okay, we don't have one of those.
We do not have.
Then we're prepared to leave immediately.
You must let them take Kronos.
I agree.
They'll attack us.
If you hold them against their will, the rest of the System Lords will attack regardless.
Look, Teal'c didn't do this.
I have been instructed by the Asgard High Council to leave Earth's orbit.
And that's what, in line with your policy of limited benevolence?
I have explained our position. To borrow from a human euphemism, it is not a perfect galaxy.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I get a little testy when faced with the total annihilation of our little corner of it.
We sympathize with your situation.
Right, and yet you'll still just sit by and watch him destroy us.
We cannot interfere without beginning a much larger war that cannot be won at this time.
We must leave now and take Kronos before his death is on your heads.
I'm sorry, I can't let you go.
If we do not report back, your planet will suffer the full force of the System Lord's wrath.
That's going to happen whether we let you go or not.
You have violated every code mandated for these negotiations. The Asgard will not protect you.
Actually, you're wrong about something.
Tell us more.
There's one rule we haven't broken yet.
Okay. Oh, but we have now.
Kronos requested my presence.
So you went alone?
It is what he requested. When I arrived, he denied making the request. Before I could leave, we were attacked.
By whom?
They were set up.
An invisible force.
A Ritu?
A Ritu?
What I said.
Could one have come through the gate with the Goa'ulds?
Sir, we could break out the transphase eradication rods and do a sweep of the base.
I did not sense the presence of a Ritu.
Then
I almost wish you had.
Teal'c, are you aware of any of the Goa'uld having some sort of stealth technology?
I am not.
Hathor had the ability to appear and disappear.
Okay, she's dead.
well,
I did not attack Kronos.
Well, we believe you, Teal'c, but I just don't think anyone else is going to.
Certainly not those lying, scheming, no good for nothing, slimy, overdressed
Sir.
style mongers.
I'd like to try something.
I love it when Sam has an idea.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I've made it work before, just not on a living thing.
What could she do that Nerti could not?
I hate to go all Freudian on you here. The part of you that knows how to run those things.
You think I don't want to cure Kronos because he ordered Jalinar's death?
Reasonable.
I just have the memories of Jalinar. She doesn't control me. I'm well aware of the stakes here.
I'm just saying.
Wow. Why didn't it work with Nirti? Maybe she's the one who tried to kill him.
I am sure you spared my life only to prevent your own destruction.
Hey, we didn't do this to you. And we saved your snaky little butt because we want the treaty to happen.
That is not possible now. Nirti and you have undoubtedly blamed the Tauri for this attack on me.
Good catch. It's obvious to everybody that one of them did this to you. What if I can prove which one? What's that worth to you?
What do you ask in return?
All we know for sure is that Nirti lied.
But Cronus doesn't know that. And Nerdy doesn't know what else we know.
Which is nothing.
Right. But she doesn't know we know nothing.
What are you suggesting?
I'm just saying maybe it's time we take a page out of the Asgard book on dealing with these Goa'ulds. You're gonna bluff.
Sounds risky, Colonel.
No risk, no reward.
You lied to us about being able to heal Cronus with that hand device.
I tried honestly and failed. I was willing to save Kronos by taking him to a sarcophagus.
Maybe you were, maybe you weren't. But the fact is, you are the only Goa'uld here who has the technology to become invisible.
That is a lie.
Who's lying? We called the Tok'ra.
They say you've been experimenting with phase shifting in order to battle the Ritu.
This is great. I love the lie.
Share this technology with the System Lord? They are lying. You dare attack Kronos and derail our meeting with the Asgard. It's not true. You are the one who opposed this treaty. You have long coveted Kronos territory.
Yo! Whoa! Well, we have evidence now. Yo. Woo! Woo! I love the little phase in and out.
Drop the weapon.
Nah, she doesn't want to.
You ever seen one of these things work?
Ooh, she will.
There's nothing more I'd like to do right now than demonstrate.
Awesome. Love all the technologies coming together here. Season 3 is really all about paying off everything we've been building towards, at least so far.
Kronos said he'd support the treaty and we wouldn't have to give up our Stargate. I was kind of hoping we could count on your vote.
Yay! Wow, this is fascinating.
We will not attack your world. But if you continue to use your Stargate, be warned. Anyone who is caught by one of the System Lords will be shown no mercy. They will suffer greatly.
Well, that certainly makes life more interesting.
I like that. It gets the Goa'uld off our back, explaining why they're not going to be coming here trying to kill us, but also like they're very still clearly our enemies for future stories.
Boy, is she gonna get it.
My heart bleeds.
Mine does not. Let her get it, you know? Also, Kronos lives, so something for us to deal with in the future. I want to avenge Teal'c's father. Good episode. Understatement? All right. Let's talk about it. I'm having the best time watching this show. This episode, I think it was brilliant for many levels. First of all, when this show does lore drops, it drops all the lore. There's like so much information just packed into this episode and just unfolded and presented in a very natural way. I love it. Right away with a ceremony that I don't really care about with the Secretary of Defense. Glad he was able to be present for all of this, I suppose. But shocker when O'Neill is teleported by none other than Thor to an alien spaceship. I love how O'Neill mostly just rolled with it. He didn't present totally. It didn't throw him off his game, you know? He is a ever professional. Of course, he's been through a lot by this point in the show, but wow. It makes sense after killing Hathor that the System Lords, the Goa'uld, even though she was going against them, right? again validates our strength as a threat. And so, yeah, they're coming after us. Of course they are. And so the Asgard, Thor stepped in and said, I would like to help be a mediator. And negotiations were off and they were tricksy. We learned about Teal'c, a little more of his backstory with his father working for Kronos. I love the personal grudge aspect. That makes me want to like join his cause and somehow root for Kronos' death by the end of this. And we almost got it today. We almost got it now because Nirti, it turns out, I loved the mystery of who I think we heard when we first heard her name, that she was a strategist. And boy, was she. It was brilliant to try and frame Teal'c for Kronos' death. And it didn't work out because we out-strategized her in the end. I love that facet, that aspect of the story. I love that it culminated with the Goa'uld basically saying like, hey, okay, fine, you can keep your Stargate, all right, but if we catch you using it, you will suffer. All of this was really just brilliant planning, brilliant storytelling. I liked how we brought in elements from different cultures, not just Egyptian mythology. We had Chinese and Hindu referenced and mentioned in you and Nirti. I love that in my intro, I was talking about how we've met more people against the System Lords than actual System Lords. And then the show was like, here, information about the System Lords. I really did not expect this to be a Goa'uld-centric episode after the first 2 episodes of the season. It's just a bam, bam, they're hitting us hard with mythology and lore in season 3, and I'm loving it. I imagine the next episode will give us a little bit of a pause and like, you know, more of a standalone kind of story. But honestly, you never know, and I'm here for whatever they have for us. Now, I love that we learned that the Asgard, in some ways, are bluffing. They have their own threat to deal with because the galaxy, the universe, is more than just humans, Goa'uld, and Asgard, and there's a lot happening. They have their own threat that's even worse than the Goa'uld, and I love that they're like, hey, we pretty much are able to lie to the Goa'uld and keep them at bay because they are divided, because they fight amongst themselves. I clocked that we seemed like every time we learned more about the Goa'uld, it was more infighting, and bam, it's written right into the fabric of the primary storyline. But if one System Lord ever took control, the Asgard probably would not be able to stop it. That's fascinating and terrifying. One of the things I think is the most brilliant about this episode is it brought a lot of forward lines forward, a lot of advancement, but it also still was in such a way where it kind of stalled the necessity for advancement simultaneously, right? So that the story can just continue to be well-paced, and it all is well-paced. It's all flowed naturally, and I think creates some expectations for future storylines that we can root for and hope for one day. Of course, who's to say that they'll do anything that we're expecting? I would expect one day that a single System Lord might gain control, and we have to see what happens with that threat, right? But who's to say when or if that would happen? The writers and the people running this show are probably far more creative than I am, but I feel like that maybe is a built-in expectation that they created with this story, and so it's something that we're looking forward to, that we fear. I just love the show. Okay, thank you for watching. Please check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.